Hey, all, this is Jared at Agape Christian Marketplace here, and thanks for joining me for this week's live. All right, give me just a second here. Sorry. Anyways, um, as you may or may not be aware, we have a gift basket that we are going to be giving away today. All right, so this has been on our Facebook and Instagram. Sorry, bear with me a moment. Thank you. This has been on our Facebook and Instagram posts. This has also been visible in store for people to sign up for the draw whenever they come into the store for the last week and a bit. That was part of our semi-annual clearance sale, and so we are going to be doing a draw for that today. But before we get into that, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you some of the communion supplies that we carry because we recently brought in a new line that is something similar that you're already familiar with. Many churches use, but basically, for years we have carried the fellowship cups, these pre-made or pre-packaged communion cups. They have the juice and the wafers all included. Unfortunately, the price for these have been going up quite exponentially over the last couple of months. And so while we will still carry these, they do have a new higher price. We will try and keep some of these on hand. Really what we've brought in is we've brought in another line called One Body, or the One Body communion cups. All right. So essentially the same thing. As you can see, they're a little different package. They've got like little crinkles, whatever on the side. And but basically the same thing. We've got the wafer and the juice all in there. We believe that this is a better option for you because, like the fellowship cups, it has been tested with congregations and churches throughout North America, and quite possibly beyond that, but I can claim for sure North America. Uh, Plus, they come in different box sizes. All right. So these have a 12-month shelf life. All right. Fellowship cups were about 10 to 11. So, just a little bit of an improvement, a longer shelf life. When they come in, they're easy to open. The seal just keeps it nice, everything nice and hygienic. And as I mentioned, there are more sizes available. So these come in boxes of 50 now. So 50, 100, 250, 500, and 1,000. So we have some churches that only want like a handful, and smallest box in the fellowship cups was like a box of 100. So now we have boxes of 50. Then larger churches would buy multiples of the 500 boxes. Well, now we have boxes of 1,000. Now I think now we have it. In reality, we actually just sold out of 1,000. We just sold out of boxes of 50, but we have more coming, I think, as early as tomorrow. So make sure you sign up for those. The fellowship cups, like I said, we'll continue to keep a couple of those on hand, but the price has gone up, whereas these guys are actually a lower price than what fellowship cups used to be. All right. So if you're buying your fellowship cups from us at the low price that we previously had, these guys are now even lower. All right. So as I mentioned, boxes of 500 or boxes of 50. This one's spoken for. It is the last one. We have one more coming in tomorrow, I believe. Boxes of 100, boxes of 250, and boxes of 500. If you're not familiar with these and how they work, basically you have the wafer along the top. And so I'll just show you quickly. All right. Here we go. We just peel back the first layer and remove the wafer, the unleavened wafer. And then you just easily peel back the second layer to reveal the juice. Now, small little trick. Some people will try and use their nails to get here. I've just found that just using just your finger, not the fingernail, just rub your thumb along it and it'll open up nice and easily. I'm putting that out of the way so I don't accidentally spill it while I keep going on. Something else that I'll mention as well For the one body, this is highly subjective. So this is just my taste. I honestly think the juice tastes better with the one body than it did with the fellowship cup. So if that's an issue for anyone in your congregation, I'm just mentioning that to you. I also want to mention that we also have, in addition to the prepackaged communion cups, we also have like the standard communion cups. All right, so right now we have this one in from this company here, Swanson. These are just regular empty communion cups, a box of 1,000 here. Sometimes we have this company, sometimes we have another company. It really just depends upon what supply we can get in to make sure that we always have it in stock. And so we've got the empty communion cups. They're both the same size, so they'll fit in your tray the same, no matter which of the two companies we have in stock. We also have the wafers, box of 1,000. These are actually in sleeves of 100. So when you open up the whole box, not all 1,000 start kind of being exposed to air, maybe start going stale. They're in sleeves of 100, so they will stay fresher longer. And then if you like the kind of small broken up cracker kind of bread pieces, we have those as well in hard and soft. Both of them are unleavened as well. I'll mention that. I will also mention that we also carry, if you're not aware of it, we carry communion hardware. Right, so we have the trays that hold the cups. We have trays that hold bread. We have the lids. This is a brass one that I'm showing. We do have it in silver as well. We try again to keep these in stock as well all the time, just so they're available. And the price on those have also just recently been reduced, actually. So yeah, we've carried that line for years, and I'm not seeing any reason to change the line that we carry. So if you've bought something from us in the last few years, or even if you haven't bought it from us, give it a shot. If it's not the type that we have, we may be able to order it in. All right, if it's a different brand. Um, one thing that I will mention is with all these community supplies, you know what? Sometimes people's schedules get busy and just something falls through loop. Maybe someone's on vacation at the church, and then someone realizes Saturday night that they need communion supplies for Sunday morning. In fact, that just happened this last Saturday. Someone knocked on the door at 6:40. We close at 6 o'clock. Someone knocked on the door at 6:40, and they're like, "Oh, we need communion cups." And so the team that was here helped them out with that because we don't want to get a church stuck. We're not one of those strict ones who say, no, our store is closed, get out. We're not doing that. We're here to serve the church, here to serve the body of Christ. And so we were able to hook them up. But the reason I mention that is because something that we have coming up is we will be releasing a standing order program. All right. So if you know that your church uses a box of the prepared communion cups. Let's say you use a box of 500 every quarter or something like that. Then you can sign up to get a box of 500 every 3 months, right? Or if you want a box of 100 every 2 months, whatever it is that you use, we are working on a program where you will get a standing order. So whether it's shipped out to you or whether you get a call or an email saying, hey, reminder, your item is here to be picked up. That is something that we're coming out with. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after. It really depends on when I can get into the background and really start automating some of this stuff to make sure that when we do it, we want to make sure we do it right. So I want to mention that to you. And you know what? The last thing is the thing that you have all been waiting for, of course, is the gift basket draw. All right. So just to recap, this gift basket was featured during our semi-annual clearance sale, which began 2 Fridays ago and ended just this past Saturday. So it was on for just a week and a couple of days. And yeah, so we had this gift basket featured. Its retail value is $190. And I'll just kind of show you what we have in it again before we open it up. This is a perpetual calendar here called Prayers and Promises for Women. So perpetual calendar, it stands. This is going to be difficult when I'm holding it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's taped. That's why I can't open it. All right. Anyways, it stands up on your desk or on your nightstand, nightside table, or whatever. And each day there is a different reading for the full year. It is undated, so you can use this any time. All right. So it includes that. Also included is Max Lucado's book, You Can Count on God, a devotional book. Put that over here, actually, a little easier. The Bible recap. This has been very popular for helping people work through the Bible, the full Bible in a year in study. So this is a 365-day reading plan that you can do at any time of the year. It's not set up to any kind of special season, but it's just going through the Bible in a year. Also up is God Made Just One. This is a children's board book. Am I special? Will God still love me if I mess up? Why did God make me? Some of those questions that are answered in there as well. We also have a glass water bottle with a butterfly on it and hope inscribed at the bottom, along with the verse Isaiah 40:31. And it has this nice screw-on bamboo lid with a beautiful wide opening. Great for you to put in your ice cubes or maybe some fruit if you're putting in lemons in your water. So those we do have available in the store as well, but it's in this basket. All right. And Dr. David Jeremiah's book, The Great Disappearance. The Great Disappearance by Dr. David Jeremiah. So that is all included in this gift basket that we are going to be giving away here. Retail value is $190. All right, and these are the balance. So if you liked or commented on Facebook or Instagram, your slip was filled out for you and it was put in here for you. And if you were in the store, these are your filled in slips as well. And because we recently had, sorry, I just saw a comment there. Appreciate the idea of a standing order. Can see that being very advantageous. Absolutely. Take one of those worries off of your mind. Because we recently had Christmas in July. Here we go. Jesus loves you so much. Anyways, these are all the ballots here. I have no idea how many people have entered. This, I suspect, just by looking at the number of paper and ballots that we have here, I suspect that this is the most people we've had enter a draw. And so thank you for that. I'm just trying to mix it up and picking up the ones that are at the bottom here. All right. If I draw your name, we will certainly reach out to you. If you're in store, we have your phone number or email. We'll give you a call. Or if you signed up on social, we will send you a message that way as well. All right. Here we go. Let's see. And the winner of the gift basket is Akin Oladipo. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, but I'll cover up that information there. But if that is you, congratulations. We will be giving you a call and letting you know that this gift basket is yours. You signed up in store. And so we will call you to let you know. Anyways, that is it, I think, for today. Where did my notes go? I just want to recap a couple of things. The one body communion cups, lower price, very easy to open. We've got lots of them in stock. We've got lots of communion supply options in stock. We're coming out with the standing order option for communion, so keep an eye on that. And congrats again to our gift basket winner. If you have stuck with us this long, please like, comment on the video wherever you see it. We will be back next Tuesday at 2:00. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Sorry. Anyways, I hope you have a blessed day and take care. Bye-bye.